Welcome back, everyone, to the Sun Sox and Saucers franchise. We're coming off a World Series victory, our first ever in franchise history, thanks to the Saucers. Appreciate it.
Awesome. So what are you thinking about doing this offseason? Are you retooling, going with the same squad here? I see you got some offers on the board.
Yeah, I'm debating on some of these guys like Kyle Wright. He's 34 years old. He's a 15-game winner last season. Jason Foley, he's now going to be 34. He's going to be turning 35 here soon.
Good ratios.
Yeah, very good ratios. And after much deliberation, I thought, you know what? Let's just offer him a one-year deal. If anything, he's still that 76 overall player. He can still give us a little something. But Felix Bautista, 90-plus overall player, right? I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Let's let him walk.
He would be expensive.
Yeah, he's going to be expensive. But we've got a couple offers here for a couple guys. Randy Rosarena, Alvarado, those guys are gone.
Yeah, we're looking at Luis Garcia. I'm pretty happy with him. Kiner Falefa, he's asking for a little bit too much money. I'm thinking maybe let Kiner Falefa go. 76, I appreciate the utility. He is an OG saucer. So he's been here since the beginning. And I think it's finally time to let him go. Pete Fairbanks, looking at maybe keeping there. Hobie Milner, poor Hobie. I'm going to let him go.
He's just not good enough, man. I don't know why. You just love him way too much.
Oh,
now,
okay.
You guys will fix your little red tint in your cap, so
okay.
Kudos to you guys. You see how that's just a little subtle tint?
It wasn't supposed to be there.
No. Looks better, so I'll give you that. Now, we ended up backtracking a little bit on the decision. So Ian Anderson, Kyle Wright, we offered these guys a contract plus Jose Alvarado, and then I ended up taking the offer off of Kyle Wright. I just didn't feel like going after him, being 35 years old. You guys signed a lot of your people that you wanted to bring back
you
here.
got the re-signing. How's your rotation? Do you need a piece?
I think we need to go after a starting pitcher. So Ian Anderson, yes, we have an offer out there. Mackenzie Gore might be a good addition here. 15
my guy.
Game winner.
Flash in the pan.
Maybe, possibly. But there's really nothing else in the 80s that I'm interested in. I need to go after a guy that's 90-plus overall. Ian Anderson's kind of the guy here. Alvarado, good reliever for us, but we need the money. We need to save the money, and we need to put that money on Ian Anderson to bring him back. So we are now top of the line to go get Ian Anderson. Also thinking about bolstering up some of the offensive pieces, like Wilson Contreras. Thought about him, and then there's your boy, Kana Matsui. If you guys remember, he was drafted by the Saucers, not signed. So I'm considering that to be a little troll to you. Nick Madrigal, of course, he is a Saucer killer.
Take him. Get him away.
I'm thinking about it. We can see just the infielders, like, there's been a lot of change, right? We're just got these 70-plus overall pieces. Like, we need a dude. Adames is starting to regress big time. He's entering his 12th season as a major leaguer, so it might be time. Nick Senzel, interesting piece. You guys had him for a time. I'm thinking about bringing him in here just on a one-year deal, Mr. Utility Man. Makes a lot of sense for me. We're just trying to shore up some of those pieces. Now, we're going to bring in Chen as well, just for a minor league player.
He's back.
Yep. And just take a look at some other dudes. Randy Rosarena, we decided to let go there. There's Jung Ho as a 77. Just really nothing's speaking to me here. 40-year-old Masataka Yoshida, just not gonna pull that off. And now it's you guys' time.
Well, I like Alec Boehm because I like the 97 contact versus lefty. Shores up the third base situation for us. You know, we had a mixture of like Guillorme and Kiner Falefa. We can move Clayton to be full-time shortstop, obviously. So not an issue there. I like Perez. I like the way he pitched against us for Baltimore. Zach Plesac, why not? Bring him back. He pitched for us a long time ago at the very beginning of this dynasty. So see if he's got anything in the tank. Garrett Cole has retired.
Yeah, a lot of those guys that are listed on your offers are just mostly depth pieces and minor league pieces, but really the guys that we just covered are the guys you're really trying to go after. You did get Perez. You are going to nab everyone else there that you were looking at. Guys that were just CPU players, created guys that, were just fill in.
Won Young Chun and Killian Pepper.
That was one of them. Killian Pepper. So our offers are still outstanding. We still got Senzel up on the board. Chen and Anderson has not made a decision. And we did get Kana Matsui, so that is a plus.
Yeah.
It's a plus.
You like that, don't you?
I do. Anytime I can rip you off is a good thing. Nick Senzel does sign. That's great.
Yeah.
Alec Boehm. You signed everybody that you were looking for except for Alec Boehm. Are you nervous about him? Do you think he's going to sign with you?
Well, I think he wants a big contract, so he's probably holding off a little bit. And Ian Anderson has rejected you.
Yep, he doesn't want us. Walker Buehler goes to the Blue Jays, and you got Alec Boehm on a big contract. Torkelson's going to go out there to the Diamondbacks, Karinchak to the Cubs, and there are your list of suitors for Ian Anderson. He's now the top free agent pitcher on the market at 90 overall. Would have been nice. He's still got some good years left in the tank at 31 years old, but I just don't feel like spending that much money on Ian Anderson. He's been one of those dudes that he's
so
good and sometimes
so
he's
you're
bad.
going back to Benjamin Smith.
Yeah, we did not offer Benjamin Smith a contract. I thought he was asking a little bit too money yet again. And look at the role that he wants. He wants to be an ace of the staff. I don't think he's ready for that, based on the numbers, based on the production. But we're going back to him.
Tell him he'll be an ace.
Ian Anderson goes to the Baltimore Orioles. We also had Mackenzie Gore signing with the St. Louis Cardinals. Joe Barlow goes to the Dodgers. And we'll go ahead and keep on simming here in December. Randy is going to sign with the Brew Crew. He's 35 years old. Thought that was about time to let him go. We've got a bunch of outfielders, young outfielders on our team, and he serviced us well to win that World Series. Matt Olson's going to go to NL East rival Philadelphia Phillies. Now, you guys are considering trading Blake McKnight. What's up with this?
Well, I was frustrated with him last year. Defensively, offensively, I feel like he doesn't have the juice. So I'm thinking we need like that huge rock to build around. So I was looking at Jordan, Franmil Reyes.
Troll me now?
I mean, I need a huge power bat. I think our offense is great, but that would really push us over the top. Couldn't really find a trade that worked out. I like this guy, Woody Major. I want him on my team. So maybe we could piece something together there. I might go back to that well. But what about you? Maybe you would want Blake McKnight.
We both have two players that we're frustrated with.
Okay.
Wade Russell. I'm not as frustrated with Wade Russell as you are, Blake McKnight, but Wade seems to kind of be floating around with this. He's in purgatory. Like he's got the ability, but he hasn't put a good season together. He hasn't been producing.
Yeah.
But you have very much hate.
That's the wrong word. I think this trade will work for both of us. So let's do it. I'm trading with my mortal enemy here.
That's fine.
And Wade Russell, I'm going to give him a chance to make the team, make the rotation. We'll see how that works. Now, I need a package deal. I need to offload some salary to keep in line with our, restriction. I don't even know if it's being enforced at this point.
Not in year 8, no more.
But, yeah, I need a contraction of certain contracts.
That's crazy.
And I'm looking at Zach Zumwalt. I want another outfield piece. And I'm going to throw in this Joe Davis dude, pitcher. So I think that trade will work out.
That's nuts, man. That's nuts. Getting rid of all those are big names that you guys got rid of.
It's okay.
Well, here's how the dust settled. We got Nolan Gorman at second, Contreras at DH, Sandage, Arias, Palazzo, Riley Green, Evan Carter. Pretty much the same roster as you guys have come to know for the Sun Sox, plus the addition of Nick Senzel and Blake McKnight. Pitching staff looks a lot different without Kyle Wright in there and without Ian Anderson. So those are our two big pitchers that we are now going without. And you guys, a new look team for the Saucers.
Yeah, we're looking forward to getting Cy Milton, Franklin Russ. Trying to get them in the mix. I think they might make the team. Zumwalt is going to be our fourth outfielder. And Alec Boehm, we have the best number 9 hitter in the league.
Yep, so guys, we are going ahead and simulating. We didn't do opening day. Year 8 has been a mass sim, so we're all the way here to the midway point of Season 8. Pete Alonso has 21 home runs at the break. He's in the home run derby, plus Ty France. Look at Ty France's numbers since he left the Sun Sox. He's been pretty consistent of a player. That's what we could have had. Now, what's funny about this is Anthony Santander being traded away. He was an all-star.
So what, he now plays for the other team?
Yeah, he plays for the other team. He's representing the other team now.
All right, let's see what we got here. Lance Luna, one of the top guys. He might be a free agent next year.
He's 61 and 70 in his career. A lot different than an 80 and 38 Bellamy Bloodworth. So it's just funny, just a different style of pitcher, I guess. He's 10-1 this season, is Lance Luna. So just watch out for that guy. He was one of our high-end draft picks in one of our drafts a long time ago.
Yeah.
But our NL All-Stars, we've got only a couple representatives here for the Sun Sox. William Contreras.
Still batting .299. He's still doing good. Age 32.
90 games. It's about, halfway. He's mostly been a starter. Yeah. DHing at this point. Wolf Erickson's in there as well. Just not a lot of representation there for the Orlando Sun Sox. Now, for you guys in the AL side, you've got anybody in the pitching staff at all? No,
probably not.
Look at Felix Bautista, 0.83 ERA, one blown save. Like, what is this?
You missed out. All right, offensively, I'm thinking we're doing pretty good. Daniel Oldham is the leadoff hitter for the American League, batting .300. Like to see that. The pride of Delaware. David Von David batting third. Jordan batting cleanup. He was one of my guys. I thought Jordan might round this team out in a big way.
We got Ricky Sutton in there.
Yeah, so Alec Bohm is hitting higher in the order on the All-Star team than he is on
for
my
your team. For your team.
His stats, I like his numbers.
And there's Anthony Santander. Look at that. It's just hilarious to me. He got traded during the All-Star break.
He stole someone else's job. Pete Alonso is a backup. And no Randall James this year.
All right, so here's an update with your standings, everybody. 47-44 for the Sun Sox. 55-34 for the Saucers. So you guys are having a much better season than we are. Although we're both considered playoff teams, you are the division leader at this point. Second in batting average. We are middle of the pack at 13th in batting average. Look at the number of runs scored, first and fourth. So our offense is still producing despite the batting averages less than stellar. Home runs, fourth and fifth. So not much really separates you and I.
We're not so different, you and I.
Where's that from?
I don't know. It's everywhere. All right, but you have Benjamin Smith on the mound today, and we have Cy Milton through the gap. Wait a minute.
Let's go, Blake McKnight. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Against his old team, one of the first plays that he has to make is a dive to get you out.
Maybe it was me.
Love that. All right, Randall James, base hit.
Oh, can't get to that.
Yeah.
Get on the treadmill.
I knew you were going to make a fat joke on him. I knew you were. He's kind of a big shortstop, but he's all right. Base hit here for Alec Bohm. Is Riley Green going to test it? He's going to throw home, but runner's not going. Bases juiced. DeAndre Clayton, you love to hit those low pitches, Mr. Clayton, but he can't handle the off-speed. Smith's got him out in front. Now, Wade Russell taking him out, his first start of the season and his first start ever as a Buffalo Sun Sox.
He had some early struggles. We sent him down to AAA.
Buffalo Saucer.
Yeah, he's been stretched out. And call him up, or he's going to start against his old team. So let's see what he's got in store for us today. Sandage gets him out as well.
I called him a Buffalo Sun Sox.
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
We're not stopping.
We're not. It's an hour and a half. No stops. Hey, Franklin Russ, good piece of hitting. He is a lefty masher. That's what we like about him. So
Mr. Rule 5.
Yes. You got Zach Zumwalt. Popping out. Not a good at-bat there for Mr. Zumwalt. Gets him one out. 1-2 for our backup catcher, Gutierrez. It's backup day today.
It's always backup day. It's always bullpen day, backup day.
Gutierrez has been plying his trade here in AAA, and he's getting a shot this year to be the backup catcher. And that is going to drop. Carter lets it roll all the way, and we get a run in the house.
Beautiful throw from Evan Carter, though.
We're out. I'll take the 1-0 lead, though.
Yeah,
it's always important.
Runs are going to score. You know runs are going to score here, right? Gorman strikes out.
Lefty on lefty.
Heavy heat for Mr. Wade Russell. Ground ball here to Clayton. Swings it over to second for the final out. And yet again, Orlando cannot get any run production.
Oh, nice swing. Alec Bohm. The lefty masher. That's that left-handed contact and power combo coming against you.
I hate it.
Striking you down.
I hate it, but how about Norman?
He gets revenge for the strikeout.
Boosh.
Zach, jump into the stands, climb up the stairs, and catch that. No, not going to happen.
A little too out. Far from him.
22nd of the year for Gorman. It's 3-2.
Ooh.
And then we're going to serve that one up to Contreras. here in the 4th inning.
Absolutely ripped. Wade Russell might be on the ropes here just a little bit. What about barbecue? Base hit
come on.
down the first base line. It's going to go all the way to the corner, the literal corner over there. But Zumwalt, the perfect throw back in. We are not even going to test that at all. Runs are too important here in this ball game. So let's go to the next batter here. Luis Arise. Low sinker. He was ready for it. Put a good swing on it. Is it going to be enough? It is. It's a 3-run shot.
It's always the multi-run, 2-out home runs that really get to you.
Arise has 14 home runs.
He's hit double digits before.
Yeah, in a season.
Yeah,
but
this is a little too early for that number. But all right, let's put in Ryan Miller. He's been a focal point of our bullpen this year. He's got a 4 ERA. I kind of like his stuff, but I don't like his stuff there.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Are you ever going to be able to beat me?
Not anymore. It will never happen.
What's going on? I think I just get used to your pitching. I'm on to you.
Could be.
I'm tracking you.
Maybe. Oh, okay. So it's too obvious. That's good to know. Hey, Blake McKnight. Nice piece of hitting. I'm not going to say it.
What? I'm tracking you?
No, Blake McKnight. I was going to call him something mean.
Yeah, here's another deep drive to
go get it, Quan.
Center field.
Get it.
Not even going to try. Not even going to try. Sun
Supposed
Sox
to teleport into the outfield and make the catch.
8-3 final score. Got the long ball going.
Yeah, again, backup day didn't really work out for us. This backup day for the bullpen did not work either. I mean, we have Wade Russell, Ryan Miller. Ugh.
I think I might suggest.
We had 12 hits.
I might suggest not doing backup day anymore.
These guys got to play, man. We had 12 hits. You just had more extra base hits, and you made them count. So Benjamin Smith had 6 2/3.
Yep.
And then Hoyt Newby slammed the door on us.
Now we will go ahead and simulate game 2 and 3.
I'll win because I'm better.
Probably.
My team is better.
Probably.
Ha!
Wow.
Ha!
Okay. So you're a sim god.
I deserve this.
5 for 6 for Connor Saples. Johnny Handy, the home run. He had a double and a triple, did Saples.
Scooble destroyed you. Blake McKnight, 0 for 4.
San Didgeridoo got a home run. Rocco Giafatello had 6 walks.
Hans Kraus, that ERA is spiking.
Well, that's not good. I don't like what we're seeing here. Saples, 2 for 4, 3 ribbies. Did not have a home run, but he did have a double.
Yeah, Ricky Sutton, home run. Taj Bradley, slam the door on you.
7 Ks.
With your finger.
Ow.
In the middle, in the hinge. Slam the door.
You're
Now you're going to urgent care. You're getting a brace for your little broken finger.
Holy crap. Well, after that series loss, I'm like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. We need an ace pitcher. And so, you know what? We're going to go after Gavin Stone. He's an 86 overall, but we need to make a big move.
Yeah, you got rid of James Hunter II.
That was a hurtful move, and Anthony Pagero too. Yeah. He's gone as well. But I knew for a fact, like, this pitching staff needs a little bit of a rework. So Gavin Stone is coming on over here, and he's had a really good season for the Cincinnati Reds. So there he is in the 5 slot. Hans Kraus gets moved over into the bullpen, and we'll go ahead and keep on Simmons.
Okay. Well, things are looking up for Orlando.
Yep, and you guys,
76.
You guys are still hanging on.
He's hot on my tail, though. I don't like that. Some decent offensive numbers this year for the guys. Guillorme's over 300. DeAndre Clayton's having a pretty good year. You know, slugging a little bit down, average a little bit down. Still not going to complain. Ricky Sutton, the average is up. Randall James. What's going on with Randall James?
A little power outage, I think, and some regression too. Well, I think he's all right. He's fine.
All right. Pitching staff, Kyle Harrison. I'm still holding out hope for Kyle Harrison. 4.70 ERA. Wade Russell. I mean, over 5. Come on, dude.
I know. That's what he does. It's a little agitating, but that's what he does. But man, your pitching staff, and it's been good for a while, but it's
fine.
Your whole team is a strength, but man, dude, like that pitching staff is crazy. So at the very last week, postseason is in 6 days. We are 87-69, and you are 93-63. So it is safe to say that we have clinched a postseason berth. So I'm happy about that. You guys are pretty safe in the AL East.
Yeah, we have a 5-game lead on the Blue Jays. They would need a miracle to catch us at this point. You need to finish strong, though, to dodge the wild card game. So Washington is hot on your tail.
Yeah, who would have thought that? The Nationals, 1 game back. They do have Lance Luna, so he's a 10-game winner at the All-Star break. But, yeah, man, so we've got to get on a little winning streak, and we do just that. The Saucers will be taking on the winner of the wild card playoff game, and so will we. So we both clinched some of the top seeds in the postseason on our sides.
Yeah, and we'll go ahead and sim some games here as we check out the bracket. Pittsburgh is back in it. Philly's back in it, so some familiar teams. Texas and Toronto. No Baltimore this year, thank God.
You don't have to worry about that. So let's take a little bit of a look here at some of the statistics, see if we can spot any of your custom players.
Not
and, of
really.
course, our guys. Pete Alonso here, 199 hits. He was one shy of 200.
I think he played every day other than our game. I think he played 161 games.
He could have had 200. Well, look what you did to him.
Yeah, I cost him. I cost him the benchmark performance, but he's having a very good career.
Connor Saples, 51 doubles.
Yep, I like that. Stolen bases, big time this year. Lots of stolen bases.
Brody Boatwright with 12 triples. We'll take a look at some of the NL numbers here. We spent a lot of time in the AL. Home runs, Nolan Gorman had 36. So again, we signed him to go get that 40 number, but that's okay. 36 home runs, I will take that. And Evan Carter has really stepped into his prime, I think. He's 27 years old. We've been waiting for this type of production. He's finally busted out. 32 home runs this season. That's awesome. Home runs here on the AL side. Of course, we looked at Pete Alonso's numbers, but now with 41, David Von David, 127 ribbies, and we got 2 saucers in the top 10 with RBIs.
Yeah, Randall James, I need him to be a little bit better than that. I will say.
Look at Randy. Did you see
the
Randy
home runs.
Rosarena up there? He's up there in the leaderboards as well, so maybe we got rid of him too soon. 17 wins for Kyle Harrison.
Man, and did not have a sparkling ERA either, but he went 17-10. So he had a lot of decisions, but the ERA needs to get lower next year. All right, Gavin Stone, the new pitcher for you.
15 wins for him. We got Jordan Hicks. Jordan Hicks, 85 overall player with a lot of saves, and Enyel De Los Santos. Yet again, Mr. Reliable.
Slam the door, as we have alluded to earlier. My closer. Slam the door. All right, Bellamy Bloodworth, 17-10. We always have Bloodworth updates. And look at Mackenzie Gorgo.
213 strikeouts.
You've got to be
He
kidding.
didn't have a great year, 6-13, but in that ERA did come up.
Okay.
So it might have been fool's gold a little bit signing him. 9-11 for Barr, but he continues to never have a winning record.
It's never going to happen.
Nope, I don't think so. Strikeouts for the AL, just a quick look at what we've got going on there.
Yeah.
Kyle Harrison with 174. So no Scooble on that list. That's interesting.
Weird. Yeah, he's getting old. All right, Toronto is going to advance to take on me, and then you draw Washington, as it should be. As it should be.
And a lot of this is going to be simulated, guys. In fact, all of it will be simulated. You guys will lose to Toronto.
Nice.
Ouch.
Nice. Well, look who you get.
We swept Washington.
Yeah, and now you get Pittsburgh.
Who we don't even think should be there. So Pittsburgh took us down to the wire last year, and it's 2-2 at this point. It's now 3-2. I'm getting a little bit nervous here. We'll go ahead and simulate that game. Go to a game number 7. Game 7, and there you go. We lost in Game 7. So it is Pittsburgh and Toronto. Pittsburgh and Toronto for the World Series. I'm rooting for Pittsburgh, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I am. I'm rooting for Pittsburgh.
I don't care who wins. This is a good World Series.
Just because I think that Pittsburgh has gone through a lot of suffering.
They've suffered more.
They've been a very good team. They made all the right moves in this franchise sim. And there you go. The Pirates win the World Series. Wow.
Wolf Erickson, good job.
Caleb Haywood.
Yeah, they deserve that. They deserve that.
Colton Cowser, Sal Frelick,
How about
Dustin
a complete
Cordova.
game?
Wow, to win the World Series. That's epic. That's epic.
Yeah.
So I'm interested just to take a look at the Pirates. How do they do? So Haywood was not super productive, but Collier, Tamar Johnson, Marco Luciano. How did this team win a World Series? I don't know. Like, I look at these names.
I could see this winning in 2030.
Well, yeah, but the overall ratings are great. So,
Yeah.
yeah, they're a legit team. But, yeah, you look at it right now and you're like, I don't know. But Dustin Cordova.
This guy's amazing.
Yeah, he is. He's a very good player. Jordan Wicks, up to an 86 overall player.
He's 30 years old.
Yeah, he's still.
Wicks is probably still going to be pitching in 2030.
David Melvin,
Great
Dustin
name.
May, Blake Walston in the rotation. Benny Montgomery is going to win the World Series MVP. So it's just kind of funny, right? We've got Pittsburgh, Orlando, and Houston on the past winners. Just funny. Postseason MVP in the race was Sherten Apostle. Probably
He's 27.
I don't know how that's even possible. In 2020, that was 10 years ago. So he was 17? Like, he's a guy that just doesn't age, apparently.
Maybe.
So MVP winner will be O'Neal Cruz, Nolan Gorman, second in the race there. I just don't think the average was there, even though he had a good average, 303. David Von David, 41 bombs, 306, just not enough to overtake Anthony Volpe. Cy Young, going to go with Daniel Espino. Bellamy Bloodworth pitched well enough to get into the mention there, 17-game winner. And the batting title for the NL is going to go to O'Neal Cruz. Batting title going to go to Brendan Donovan, hitting 349 for the New York Yankees.
Sounds about right.
Felix Bautista, 44 saves with a 1.72.
Ooh, you miss him?
A little bit, yeah. I think we probably would have won some more games. Probably would have beaten.
Francisco.
Yeah, it's a great name, isn't it? Francisco. Wow. So Garrett Cole is retired now.
Oh. I had Garrett Cole.
Yep, he was your number 5 starter.
Wrong season.
Yep. It's hard to remember stuff like that.
Stupid me.
Well, Jace Vines is gone too. He was a former Sun Sox. Didn't really pitch much for the Royals
Long time ago.
either. And just a couple other names here to kind of keep you up to date on where all these players have gone. Where are they? Max Fried is now gone. Zach Gallen is gone. All these guys are now retired. 37 years old for Max Fried, and he was a 164-game winner.
Yeah, makes you appreciate the 300-win plateau.
Seriously, he was halfway there,
Yeah.
a little over halfway. So now, guys, we are in season 9.
Okay.
Ready for
Year
this?
8 off season, right?
Yep. Are you ready for this?
Yep, the final season.
we
Dawn
go.
of the final season.
So Jordan Hicks, 51 saves last season. I'm going to bring him back, I think, just for one more year. Then we got Barbecue. Man, dude, 5.97 ERA last year. We shouldn't even be entertaining it, but
Why not?
We gotta bring him
Just
back.
Keep him from the memes.
Jason Foley, I was on the fence last season. I'm on the fence a little bit this year, but we're also going to bring him back. William Contreras, what do we want to do here?
He was an all-star, but he is regressing rapidly.
Pretty hard.
I think you got to let him go.
Well, we do have Kana Matsui there as a backup. We've got Contreras is now underneath him. So I think it might be time, but we will go ahead and offer him a 3-year contract for
Really?
his loyalty.
I guess it's
To
the
our
last year. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, so we have Luis Garcia again. Is he going to want too much money? I'm looking at a 1-year deal. I don't want a multi-year deal. He's getting up there. Perez, pretty happy with him. Had a couple bad games, but which kind of inflated the ERA a little bit, but he was kind of a lefty specialist. And then De Los Santos, I can't think of another closer for us, but he's 35. Is he one of those closers that's over the hill?
Like Valverde?
Something like that.
Like a K-Rod?
But we'll bring him back. And then David Bednar, also regressing quite a bit. Still had a pretty healthy ERA, though, so I think we could use him as a middle relief option, and we're going to roll with that.
Big trade here, the Bryce Harper
He's going to
McCarthy
Diamondbacks.
trade. That's just weird. That's very, very strange.
I mean, McCarthy's probably better than Bryce Harper at this point
Right.
in this series.
Right. So our staffs will pretty much remain the same. We did have some movement there, but Pete Alonso, what's going on with Pete Alonso? So you haven't offered him a contract yet.
Well, I need him to hit his 500th home run with us.
it's
So
true.
we need him back. We need you back, Petey.
Sign him for 4 years. You're still waiting on Luis Garcia and Bednar. You must have pulled the offer on him.
Well, let's check out who's in the free agents.
Ooh.
Von David and Oldham are the stars of this free agent class. And if we really want to end the season and the series on a high note, I think we might need to try to get these guys. What do you think?
Possibly. I just got to figure out, what am I going to do with all this money? Because we currently don't have the money in place to go get him, I don't think. You can see our projected surplus at $78 million. Maybe we do have the money there, but do I want to spend that? I guess why not?
It might be worth it to get a player of that caliber.
Right. So if we go get Von David, it kind of shakes up the roster right now because we've got Sandage that plays first. You've got Matsui, Palazzo, and Contreras all can catch and DH. Palazzo can play third base as well. There's a lot of moving parts here to this move. Oldham would make the most sense for us because then you've got Arise that can forego second base. You can move him to the DH spot. It's just, and then you got Kyron Paris, Blake McKnight. You got Adames in here who's making up a lot of money, but he's not really going to play a whole bunch anymore because you got Paris, you got McKnight.
Well, you're trying to offload some salary probably with Adames, so see what kind of offers you get. You take the first offer you see.
Pretty much. I mean, it's
just get him out of here.
At that point, it's over.
Yeah.
But a 98, David Von David, 27 years old. He's in his prime. He wants to be the star hitter of the team. I'm good with that, but I think he wants a longer-term contract than what I'm willing to offer him. So he's looking like the 7-8 year deal. He wants some security. Wherever he goes here, he wants to stay. And
well, he likes that deal for 2 years.
Yeah. Okay. So we pulled that back. I thought if we were going to go forward, he wanted more. But no, he wants to be somewhere for a short term.
Okay. Well, you got him the player option, and you're looking at 4 years right now. So I'd say pull the trigger, man. What are you waiting for?
And it's backloaded. So
what you waiting for?
The older you get, the more you can save in your retirement. So there you go.
Got
David Von
Bobby
David.
Bonilla contract.
That's your offer. All right, so you guys, what are you looking to do here?
Well, Guillorme, the average was really good. Still got 94 contact as of today. But I feel like Oldham would be the missing piece because Oldham has the contact and the defense, and I think that is probably our guy with the speed as well. I like the speed.
You have to get him to a 12-year deal in order to accept this. 12 years?
Get that Robinson Cano contract. Yeah.
He's going to be 40.
Who cares? This is it, man. This is it.
Yeah, I get it. It's fake money. Go for it. Well, put your chips in.
If he fails, we trade him.
If he dies, he dies. Okay. Miguel Castro, you guys are going to go after him. Former Sun Sox reliever. The very beginning.
Just a bit of a troll move.
Yeah. Kiner Falefa, we're going to try to bring him back, but you're lowballing him big time.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really play last year, so I'm looking at a utility piece, so maybe he might make the team. We'll see.
Now the Braves and the Angels are kind of encroaching on the offer to David Von David. I'm like, you know what? For Matt Brash, let's pull off the offer there. Let's not waste money here. Let's put that extra money into a contract offer for Von David. And now we're going to up this to 7 years, player option, backloaded, star, and we gained a little bit of ground on the other two teams. So we'll go ahead and simulate the rest of the next couple of weeks, and in the winter meetings, he decides to sign with the Sun Sox. So we both got our guys. We got our big bats, but now I'm looking for more because I think what caused us a lot of hurt last season was the lack of an ace pitcher. So I'm going to go after Lance Luna. We got money here. We got $27 million projected surplus after we go ahead and sign this guy. So let's do it. 5-year offer for Lance Luna, and now I've got our ace pitcher. But you know what? He's not really digging that with the Reds. The Reds are in first place, so we got to offer a little bit more, a little bit extra.
PCA going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. They're still making moves. So we want to see what is out here in Rule 5. Any scraps that we can pick up?
And if anybody in our organization is going to be picked up. And it looks like, of course...
You get stuck with
I get stuck with James Grissom. Who is this guy?
first and second.
He's got some power.
Yeah. So maybe he could help you out.
I don't want this dude.
Infield.
I don't want this dude.
I don't know. Just give him a shot.
What about you guys? You got a Rule 5 draft pick coming up here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Here's Edgar Carvalho.
Well, we had Abraham Gutierrez last year as our catcher. Let's try this guy. We'll try him out, see how he does.
Yes.
Lance Luna signs with the Sun Sox.
Let's go, baby. 90 overall. He's 26. He's going to be a beast. So a little bit of swapping around here for the rotation. I'm liking it. It's probably been, just looking at it, it's probably one of the better rotations that we've had in quite a while. So Lance Luna, Gianfratello Jr., Stone, Smith, and Diego Del Villar. I like it. And then, of course, the number 3 hole hitter, David Von David. Plus, you got the power bats with Gorman in there. Table setters is Boatwright and Arise. You got Green, Sandage towards the latter half of the order. Pretty good looking.
And Contreras is your backup catcher.
Yep.
All-star last year.
Yep.
I like our team. I like our team a lot. Staples,
loaded.
Oldham at the top. We got the power in the middle. And Alec Boehm batting 9th again. So looking for the 5th starter. Who we got? Who's making it this year? We got Mel Cruz.
You could put Mel Cruz in there. Yeah, do it.
Well, as of right now, it's Lewis Bryant. I don't know if we're going to stick with that. Let's play opening day. Let's see what we got here in 2031. Scoville Stadium, Yankees and Buffalo.
There's a lot of hype surrounding the Buffalo Saucers in Season 9, and I think that there's a good reason to. They got a great pitching staff and an amazing lineup. You definitely should be favorites to win the World Series.
Yeah, but we're off to a bad start in that first inning. Anthony Volpe.
Last year's AL MVP, Anthony Volpe.
Great. Connor Staples, first at bat of the season. He's going to line one into the outfield. So
Steal.
maybe thinking about it. Conversion.
I honestly forgot about the edit, so I didn't know if he was going to or not. But that 99 speed, it's kind of hard not to.
It's a good guess. 20 miles per hour. The Gazelle. Randall James gets under this one. Not going to make it to the warning.
Got some good carry there, but it is still 1-0 Yankees.
Yeah, we need a bounce back.
Oh, there's your bounce back.
Got it. Home run in the 4th to tie this thing up. Randall James. Where did the power go from last year? We need more of that.
There it is.
And then Clayton tacking some more on here against George Kirby. So make it 3-1. At least it wasn't a solo home run. Maybe we're getting better. Getting on base. Stephen Kwan.
Multi-run home runs.
Lines one. We're bringing him home. Let's go.
You got to get down. Got to get down.
Good job.
Johnny be handy.
Yep. 4-1. Stephen Kwan, the number 9 hitter today. Aaron Judge. I think that was a sinker.
Yep.
Takes that out. The number 8 hitter, Aaron Judge.
Wow, he's really regressed, hasn't he? He's all the way down to number 8.
You never know what you're going to get, number 8.
Skubal gives up the 2-run bomb. It's now 4-3. And then, of course, Randy Arozarena goes the other way. He's constantly going the other way. He just fists the ball out there to the opposite field. So, base hit here for the Yankees. Then you got Yoan Moncada going to drop this one in front of Stephen Kwan, but he's got to come up firing here. The play at the plate is not in time. It is 5-4 Yankees as Arozarena with the nifty little slide and is up to the offense.
Randall James.
In the bottom of the 5th, tying the game up.
He's going to line that one into the outfield, tie it up. Skubal, just a bad day. Bad opener here. Stephen Kwan lines one off the glove. So we get the lead, 6-5. This is where we need the offense to show up. Keep producing. Drawing a walk. Connor Staples. Let's get it to the number 2 hitter, Daniel Oldham. Oldham!
That was an absolute rip.
Missile into the gap. Should bring home 2. It will. 8-5 after the Oldham double. And this is what I love to see from Oldham. Gets the table setter for the 3 and the 4 hitters. Randall James. This could be a bounce back season for Randall.
I'm saying, man, I think you guys should be the favorites to win the World Series, man. That offense, the pitching, it's all there.
Yeah, we got some ring chasers. Daniel Oldham is chasing a ring.
It's
Good win.
It's a good strategy. I knock it sometimes just to be funny, but I mean, who wouldn't be chasing rings? Winners chase rings.
This is true. Randall James, player of the game here. 2 homers. Marmolejo gets the win. How about that? 2 scoreless. Definitely a fan. Aaron Judge, the number 8 hitter. 1 for 4. He's batting behind Tommy Walls and Brendan Rodgers.
Seems right. Seems right. Seems legit.
Put a bookmark in this video and then come back to it in 2031 and see if this panned out.
That's even if we're around for 7 more years.
See if Brendan Rodgers is hitting ahead of Aaron Judge on a baseball team.
Yeah. I would take that bet, actually.
It's a good bet.
I think so. 7 years, I think I would take that bet. All right, moving on. It's kind of funny, isn't it? I'm taking on the Mets. You took on the Yankees. Both of us are taking on the Big Apple in our home stadiums. So let's see if we can get a W here. Lance Luna taking the mound here against Jack Flaherty.
Hey.
He's still pitching.
Still going strong.
32 starts last year, Jack Flaherty.
Yeah, he must have really found something.
He's going to find himself in a hole here soon against David Von David. Dang it.
Yeah. Not the greatest pitch to swing at, 2-0, but
No,
you were too excited.
I was like, ooh, gotta get this thing in the seats, man. Second strikeout here for Lance Luna on Luis Urias. Love to see that. 0-0 pitch here, and that is a deep drive off the bat of Kevin Parada and
More like
Boatwright.
uh-oh pitch.
Yeah, it's not good. Boatwright can't field it. He's going for third. Arise with the throw into third. Not in time. It's a triple for Kevin Parada. And the Mets on top here 1-0 in the top of the 4th inning. Here is Duncan Grimm. What a name. Brody Boatwright having some trouble out there in center field.
This is classic fantasy baseball. Oh, I got Lance Luna today. And then you're done in by Kevin Parada and Duncan Grimm.
Duncan Grimm. We'll get a strikeout against another Luna, who I'm going to say he's related. Just for canon.
Yeah, just for fun.
2-2 pitch. Von David grounds out into a double play. Jack Flaherty is shutting us down here. Top of the 5th. 0-2 pitch on Pablo Gonzalez. Swung on a miss. 0-2 pitch here on Nico Horner. He's going to strike out looking. So Lance Luna has calmed down just a little bit. Blake McKnight looks like a base hit. That looked a little foul, but apparently it was right on the chalk line. That'll be a double here.
It was me. It was me.
It was you.
It was me. I was the problem.
What do you mean?
For Blake.
Oh. Yeah, I'm hitting with him.
All right, you have a rally going.
Just a little bit. Arise is going to draw a walk. So that's back-to-back walks. Let's go. Bases juiced. David Von David.
Again, what is going on with these swings?
He's popping up, man.
Inside-out things.
I know. We're going to test this. We're going to test it. Oh, he scored. Blake McKnight scores.
Dude, he hit the treadmill. How did you get him to hit the treadmill?
He's motivated.
Ah,
He's going to the beach. A lot more down here in Orlando.
He's that beach bod.
He's got to impress the babes. So 2-1 game. Fortunately, we cannot scratch across any more runs, and that's it, guys. That's it. That's the game. 6 hits today. We only scored 1 freaking run. Lance Luna saddled with the loss.
And that Dennis Lopez character. He was one of the best closers in the league last year.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, he got the best of you there.
Yep, 7 strikeouts here for Lance Luna. He had pitched really, really good, actually. So he had the quality start. But again, just really couldn't get the offense moving. Had some opportunities. And I think it's just going to be an adjustment to try to get used to the different batting order and guys like Von David in the 3-hole. Gorman, of course, in that 4-hole. We're just going to have to get used to that new setup. So let's go ahead and simulate the month of June and take a quick peek at how everybody's doing here.
Ooh.
So huge winning streak for the Buffalo Saucers.
We weren't looking too hot there at the beginning of the month, but we had a good month.
At least a 10-game winning streak, at least. But look at how many guys are in the hot.
You have the Pete Alonso 500 home run tracker. He's 2 away. And Staples, I like the 313. Oldham, that's a little disappointing, those numbers. Randall James up to 22 bombs, so that is good to see. Alec Boehm, 267. Stephen Kwan, the number 9 hitter. Still holding his own, but his slugging is back where it needs to be. Back way up. So we have Jack Kingman as our backup catcher. So pretty good hitting catcher, kind of a younger guy, and he's going to be our guy this year. We have Victor Mesa Jr. back as well. Got to run it back to year one. How about Elroy McGowan pitching for us? We got him off waivers this year. Another waiver special for Elroy.
Yeah, keep in mind, just remember that Kyle Harrison was a waiver special as well.
Yes.
From the Angels.
Yeah. So we like where we're at. Edgar Carvajal, pitching pretty decently. Wade Russell in AAA.
No, he's not, actually. Oh. He's pitching like absolute crap.
Oh, he is?
And you're cutting him to bring up Wade Russell.
You're going too fast.
Edgar Carvajal is now cut. He has like over an 8 ERA.
That wasn't. Yeah, whatever. Just go away. Go away. I don't want him anymore.
It's hard to see. Yeah, I'm going too fast in the edits, and it is hard to see.
Go back if you really care about his ERA. All right, so how's your rotation doing? Del VR 5.42. That's not good. You need Barb back.
I mean, I'm thinking about it. He's been kind of like on and off here. So,
You have an on-off relationship with Barb?
Do we want to put people like Avery Weems back in the rotation? That's obviously an option here.
You have options.
Von David really kind of struggling here.
270? Like, he should be 300.
He should be 300. He's only got 14 home runs. So, yeah.
None of your guys are tearing the cover off.
Nobody's really doing much. Contreras on the bench, 6 bombs, 12 ribs. Over 300. Kyron Paris up to a 79 overall player. He's inching his way ever closer to that 80 overall mark, which I know he can get to. But
hey,
look at that guy, Michael Park. Remember him?
12-4, 2.39 ERA. So I think the Park for Staples deal was pretty fair overall
for both sides. Yep, for sure.
Stanley McManus.
He's 25 years old. Look at him.
He's been in the league forever.
Tarek Skubal is an all-star. He's down to an 82.
Yeah. It's actually his best ERA so far in the early going with us. So I'm happy about that. Okay, Saples, Sutton, James, all in the mix. 30 stolen bases at the All-Star break.
Yeah, he's Ricky Henderson, basically.
Wow. Lane Thomas making an appearance. Former Buffalo Saucer for 1 year. And he had his worst year with us, of course.
Of course.
DeAndre Clayton batting 8th.
You got a ton of representation here, man. Is that all you guys do? You just know how to build teams? Like, my guys can barely crack the All-Star lineup.
Yeah. How about Joe Perez?
We can win games.
What does he do?
But we don't ever, make it to these events, these festivities.
Could be on something. How about, we'll check out the National League. Chris Cutliff.
Thought that guy's name was really cool, so wanted to look him up. Huascar Yanoa, at 32 years old, making the All-Star team.
He won a Cy Young, I think, in the previous video. A couple years ago.
Bob Lensko.
How about
Bob?
Joaquin Pena, 75, got in the All-Star game. Okay, who you got?
Nobody.
You kidding me? Nolan Gorman.
That's it.
Lloyd Hayden. He's been around for a minute.
285 career.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nolan Gorman's in there, and that's it. Wolf Erickson's in there. Brody Boatwright. So we got 2.
Yeah, 2.
We got 2 representatives. I think you guys had, 4, 5?
I lost count.
It's ridiculous. Oh, I see what you're doing there. I lost count. Today's the trade deadline, and we are both in first place in our respective divisions. We are actually second ranked according to the show, and you are first ranked.
Nice. Well, let's check out the trading block. Virgil Gaucho, guy that we tried to get long ago. One of the first drafts of the series, and I kind of like his tool set. Obviously, we don't have Zumwalt right now, so Castellano was a guy that we used a couple years ago. He's kind of regressed a little bit, though. So we're going to package him up to get Virgil Gaucho to be our 4th outfielder. And finally, get a chance to play.
Yeah,
I think he deserves it.
29 years old, and he's a 76, and he's never really had a shot. So how kind of you. How charitable. Yeah. Now, for us, we need, I feel, to bolster up that bullpen. Because really, offensively, I just don't see there's any room for anybody else. So we're going to move on from this Rule 5 guy, James Grissom, and Mike Carrillo, one of our first basemen that we drafted. He's actually a pretty good hitter. And we're going to go back to the Tigers. And Tigers have Framil Reyes, and they've stolen a couple of other guys. And it just felt like a good trade to consider for
I don't
them.
trust Ron Ott, a 20-year-old with that mustache.
I don't either, yeah.
He looks like a biker that should be like 52 years old.
So
he's 20.
We're going to give Detroit Carrillo and Ott. So I guess we're not going to throw in Grissom.
Okay.
Interesting.
Change your mind.
And then I think we're going to go after and give him Sam Taylor, a 21-year-old B potential, speedy, solid little hitter. I think those three players put together, I think Ron Ott's probably the one player that's the piece of this trade.
Yeah.
And go get Andres Munoz. So now we jump to August. This is a 3-game set against you, and we will dive in and play this game. Ready?
Yeah. Who do you think's going today? Is it bullpen day?
Well, I've got Kraus, so we have never really seen him in action.
Okay. He's only got 2 starts this season. So he's, getting a spot start. And we have Wade Russell with that 8.7 ERA, 2.43 whip. Let's see if we can lower that a little bit. That would be nice.
Goodbye. Connor Staples. Goodbye. Strike out. See you later. Brody Boatwright popping up here in the 3rd. Dang it.
So far, pretty quality innings here out of these 2 pitchers.
I'd say so.
That we weren't really expecting too much.
No.
Kraus is going to deliver one. Randall flies out, so
Dude.
you survive.
He's always dangerous. So you leave a meatball right there. That's tough.
Oh no.
Base hit. Handy fields it. Rise with the single. David Von David. Base hit right past Alec Bohm's outstretched glove. Okay, so he's going the other way.
Catch the ball.
All right, Nolan Gorman off the back of Wade Russell, and Alonso's going to tag him. And this is why you need to fire Kevin Cash. Everyone's clapping in the bench.
Hey.
Because Wade Russell got himself hurt.
He's still alive.
Got his bell rung, and everybody's like, hey, let's give him a high five.
Yeah. He's good to go. He's still pitching. So, should be 1-0 here. Kwan will get this ball back in, but sac fly is good. So it's 1-0. You gotta hold him. Hold him.
You calling field goals or something?
Yeah.
Sac fly is good.
Gotcha. 1-0 here. Johnny be handy. Oh,
see ya.
What a pitch.
Goodbye. Hans Kraus is dicing you guys up.
Yeah. Stephen Kwan here. Hey.
Ah, dang it.
In on the hands a little bit. Fights it off, though, and goes up the middle. So top 6, got to run around. Saples. That's through.
Unbelievable.
Time for pitching change.
I'm thinking so. Maybe we leave him in there. His pitch count is really not that high at 56 right now.
Be a hero.
We've got Oldham up there. He's going to pop out. Shallow outfield. Second out of the inning. Let's go Pete Alonso's. First pitch, hacking.
Oh,
it's into the seats. A 3-run jack for Petey.
We read that. Number 29 on the year.
Ugh.
Johnny be handy. Off of Bob Roberts in the 7th. I did not see that happening because I've never really hit that good with Johnny Handy. I've hit a couple home runs with him in games that we didn't record or show that I was playing for fun. Never done it in a game. DeAndre Clayton, that one's gone.
Dude, there's just some pitches I can't throw to you because you're on it. And you've done this time and time again.
Yeah.
Clayton you hit home runs with. James you hit home runs with.
I cannot.
And there might be every once in a while you might get other guys in there.
I cannot believe we won this game.
5-2. It's a win.
Shocked.
Yeah, like I said, you guys should be favored to win the World Series.
Well, I thought I lost every game for the rest of my life. To this point. But, I mean, the fact that we came back, we won, pretty surprised. Pretty happy with that. So, lots of home runs. We had 3 today. Wade Russell went 4 innings with 1 earned. So, the bullpen day worked out. Did pretty good there.
No strikeouts, no walks for Wade.
Well,
you got to learn how to pitch with him.
Pitch to contact. He's so slow. What else am I supposed to do?
Luis Ariz hit a home run here.
Again.
In this sim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how the rest of the series pans out. We got destroyed there.
10-1.
What happened? Tarek Skubal again. Oh, the ERA's climbing.
1 strikeout for Skubal.
I'm so sick of him.
Von David, 4 for 4 today. Had a home run. Gorman had 2. Wow.
Yeah, let's get the rubber match. Oh,
and
yeah.
You guys get a win. 5-1.
We're better. 74-47. Taj Bradley again. Man, got the ERA under 3 now.
We have a tough time with Taj, apparently.
Yep, he's got some good stuff. He's only got 3 pitches, though. All right, let's sim ahead. Whoa, what happened?
Yeah, we're just simming. We're simming hard.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Made the playoffs.
As always, we're used to it now. Let's check out the brackets. We're both going to dodge that wild card round. A lot of similar faces, though, as far as the playoff participants. Jordan gets MVP. Alonzo James runners up. So James came in second.
Oof.
Oh, Kyle Harrison.
Dude, waiver
Run total.
wire pickup.
Yeah, he finally blossomed in age 29 season. 3-2-1. De Los Santos. It was the right call to bring him back to be our closer.
I guess so.
Did have 7 blown saves, but overall not going to complain. Gavin Stone.
We both had Cy Young Award winners.
20-6.
Let's go.
Man.
3.52 ERA. It's kind of high for a Cy Young Award winner, but I think it's just the win total, man. When you win 20 games, it's like the game says you got to win it, I guess. But Bloodworth is still looking for it, I
If
think.
Akil Baddoo wins a batting title in 2031 in either league, I will eat a shoe. I think I've used that before. Don't remember what series, but I'll have to do it.
I think
we
it
get
was-
a New Balance, a nice New Balance steak.
I think it was Mac is when you said that.
Thanks.
Mac Team Builder.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm not going to show you every single player here as far as statistics go. If you catch it, cool. But if not, like we got the whole hour 31 to go through. So if you catch the stats, cool. But really, I'm just going to be focused on some guys. 320 for Kyron Paris. He's up to an 80 overall player. We believed in him. We never got rid of him. And he's been all right.
Bench.
17 bombs for Blake McKnight.
Bench him for Kyron Paris.
17 bombs.
Luna did okay. Did pretty good. 3-2-3.
Yeah, but he's still a losing pitcher.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
10 and 11, and then in his career he's 74 and 87.
Yeah.
So that is very hard to believe. But he had a good year. 1.16 WHIP. ERA was respectable. Had a lot of strikeouts. Giovatello.
That's all you can ask for.
Stone won the Cy Young as a number 3 pitcher.
20-6.
Krause was pretty good too at a 3.77. Actually, our pitching was a lot better this year than it had been in seasons past.
I want to see Bop though. You know, I want Bop Roberts. I'm a Bop Roberts fan.
You're a truther.
Yes.
Bob Roberts truther.
Because I know Bip Roberts.
Okay. Yep. That might have
But
been
never heard of Bop. Mr. Bop.
that might have been the misspell of the century. Maybe he was supposed to be Bip, but instead he was Bop. Maybe it auto-corrected in the comment section.
How about B? His brother B Roberts. B and Bop. B Bop.
Wow. Rock steady. Here's your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference
No,
right there.
it was a jazz reference.
Okay. Well, Hoyt Newby, 256, 101. Andres Munoz, half of that was done with Sun Sox, so I'm not sure exactly how he contributed.
Yeah. Well, Staples finished with a 302 batting average. I don't know how you feel about Oldham. 30 and 263. Not going to complain with 30 homers. But like I said, James was second on the team in homers. 39-40. So it was another big home run chase to see who on Buffalo would take the
That's
crown.
all you guys do, man. You just hit homers.
We like it. Johnny B. Handy, 275. How do you feel about Handy's career so far?
He's a solid player. You know, he's one of those guys that's on a World Series team. It's like, yeah, he's a B+ guy.
Yeah. Virgil Gaucho, 368.
Dang.
You know, he got to play a little bit there against righties late in the year.
You found something with him.
Yeah.
Late
Pretty
bloomer.
happy. I want to see his WAR. 1.8. We added 1.8 wins by putting him on my team. Stephen Kwan has been slipping. He can still hit a little bit, but defensively, not quite there. So his wins above replacement, 0.9. So it looks like Gaucho has to play.
Yeah, Gaucho's got to play over Stevie Kwan.
I guess so.
I think he'll make the right call here. Cy Milton, what about this guy? He's on a little bit of a hot streak here, don't you think?
Yeah, I like his hitting ability. Yeah, Franklin Russ had 310, 4 homers. I mean, you can't deny that contact versus lefties, and you see how it bears out in the results. He doesn't play a ton, but when he does get on, he can hit a little bit. So Brad Guzman, we have him called up to the playoff roster as a pinch runner. Jack Kingman, my 20-year-old backup catcher, we threw him out there. I think he passed or met the expectation that we were looking for. Cy Milton, he's getting a little bit older now, so I want to give him a shot next year if I play on for fun. Won't be in this video, but he might be a piece for us moving forward. Tarek Skubal, that ERA fell like a rock in the ocean.
You still got 2 more seasons with him.
Oh, get me out of this. Elroy, unimpressive numbers, 4.68. That's middle rotation stuff right there. And then Cusick got a chance there as the number 5 guy. So Mel Cruz, he made the playoff roster. He actually had a pretty good year in AAA after moving him to the bullpen a little bit more. So
up to a 73. So I'd just like to see how he's going to continue to grind in the postseason. Like,
well, he's never pitched in the major leagues. And now he made the playoff roster.
It's tough. Well, guys, so as we sim, we're going to go ahead into the next round. So this is the divisional round. And we've got the Pittsburgh Pirates, and you have the New York Yankees. And right now, Orlando is tied 1-1. Pittsburgh will get a victory over us. So this is dire straits here.
Nice Mel Cruz with the win.
That's brutal.
Mel Cruz,
I'm
your
rooting
winning pitcher.
against Mel Cruz.
Orlando gets a win there.
Yep, so series is tied 2-2 with Pittsburgh, and you guys are up.
Yeah,
and
and
the Yankees right now.
Elroy is scheduled to pitch. I'm debating if I want to stick with that. Let's do it.
Okay, 7-2 loss.
Bad idea.
Yeah, not a good idea. Okay, continue on with the simulation here. Cordova against
Kraus.
Yes.
So you're saying no.
And I'm saying no to that.
It's Luna time.
Because this dude, Cordova, threw a complete game shutout. Not a shutout, but he threw a complete game in the World Series. So we're taking on the defending champs, basically.
And you did it.
And we did it. So Luna gets it done. We get a nice victory there. 8-4, had 14 hits.
You get your revenge, too.
Yes, they knocked us out and then went on to win the World Series. They broke our streak, too.
Revenge is the most important thing. Luna didn't even pitch very well, either.
No.
Your bullpen saved the day.
Okay, you guys got to get a victory here, and you'll do it.
We got it. Kyle Harrison, nice win.
2 hits.
11-2, big win for us. George Kirby, that we saw on opening day, got knocked around. Homers for Oldham, James, Sutton, and Clayton with 2. Kyle Harrison, excellent.
8 strikeouts. It's money. So the championship series, again, we're going to kind of do the same thing here. A lot of simulation. Might get a game or 2 of gameplay in here. But
Kansas City, Staples versus Park.
And we will see that, by the way.
Nice.
We're going to see that matchup. Orlando will tie the series up 1-1. Kansas City and Buffalo. Buffalo will tie it up as well. With a win here, 4-2. Casey tried to come back on it. Got the 1 run in the 9th.
Yep. De Los Santos did end up with the save. Castro with the hold. Ellison got the win. Skubal only went 4. Ooh, Lance Luna against the Dodgers versus Alek Manoah.
Good win.
And you skate by there. 6-4. Homer for David Von David. Luna, 7 innings, 3 earned. Bop. Got the hold. How's your boy Blake McKnight doing? 133.
Not very good, but maybe it'll change when we get to the World Series.
Yeah, this is a big game for us. We have to knock out the Royals because they have Michael Park throwing today. So
you can tie the series up easily.
Yeah, so let's try to get this thing going on the right track for the Buffalo Saucers.
Here's the matchup. Staples against Park.
It all comes down to this.
Who's going to win the battle here? 3-2 pitch. He takes it looking. Connor.
He fooled me. They got a good playoff atmosphere here in Kansas City. Pete Alonso gets plunked. Randall James grounds out. So Michael Park winning the first round, number 0 out there. And we're going to throw out the Cy Young winner, Kyle Harrison, 1.13 ERA. He's going up here against Cole Young.
Oh, dang.
What is that?
Deep drive to right.
Off the fence.
Why isn't Virgil Gaucho playing? Oh, they're going for
Lefty.
3?
Lefty versus...
Oh!
Oh, did we gun him?
You got him.
Gunned him.
How about that
Steven
war?
Kwan.
0.9 war. You thought that Gaucho was better defensively out there? He's got to play.
We play Kwan against lefties. All right, Jackson Merrill striking out here. Not a super impressive Royals offense. They're built around pitching. And right now, Franklin Russ, the lefty masher, comes in, gets a run home. So it should be 1-0 here off of Michael Park. The number 9 hitter, Franklin Russ.
It's a sneaky little move because the guy hits so well.
Yeah. Daniel Oldham.
Oh.
Perfect.
You're teeing him off.
I like
teeing
it.
him up.
Let's get him home. And
Get
we got
down.
Oldham into second base on the throw. So we're finally figuring out base running. We usually don't advance.
After 9 seasons, they finally figured it out.
Pete Alonso, the other way. Went up and got it. Forcing fastball on the outside part of the plate. Man, Alonso's in with a double. Pretty special when Pete Alonso hits a double because he's so slow. And that will force Park out of the game.
He's got to feel a little bit down, you know, going up against his former organization and got a chance to get to the World Series. At least just one step at a time, tie the series up.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do it.
Nice defense to get James out. We get the runner to third. It's going to be up to Ricky Sutton here in the 6th. Is that through? Oh, knocked it down, but not going to get him out at first. So it's 3-0 now in favor of Buffalo. Pete Alonso in a 3-1 game.
Mashed.
8th inning. Is that going to clear the fence? It will. Pete Alonso, home run, first of the postseason. Goes 4-10. Good job there. Got Aaron Schunk striking out against De Los Santos. So, Buffalo Saucers get a big win here.
1 game away.
Pretty happy right now.
All you need is 1 more game. You think you can do it?
I think so. And we'll see who we get in the next round, should we get there. It could be another Saucers Sun Sox World Series. Staples, though, 0 for 5. So, very disappointing game for him. But I don't think he cares. We got the dub. It's all that matters. Elroy comes in from the bullpen, gets a hold. So I always like going with the 4-man rotation in the playoffs.
Yep. It just maximizes your output.
Right.
You know, you don't want to throw out the number 5 start if you don't have to. Let's get to the NLCS, guys. Orlando against the Dodgers. We have an opportunity here. The opportunity is win this game, go to the World Series. We clinch it. So we got Bobby Miller on the mound and Brody Boatwright. First pitch of the game. Solo shot for Brody Boatwright. Absolute money. This guy, he's legit. He's so good.
Yeah, and you are going with Hans Kraus, who really won a job, I guess, down the stretch after that Buffalo game.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity here to cement himself as the number 5 guy.
Yeah.
Truly. Base hit here for Alexander Canario in the gap. Runners rounding third potentially here. 19 speed. They're going to go for this thing, and we are going to gun that runner out, baby. Let's go.
Yeah,
What a relay.
He was out by a mile.
Dude, Boatwright is doing it all. He's my favorite player.
Yeah.
He's my favorite player. He can do it defensively. He can do it offensively. He's just a game changer. David Von David, deep drive out to right field. But again, we are still seeking the first home run of gameplay with David Von David. We have not been able to do it. So Kraus, in the bottom of the 3rd inning, striking out his man here. He's got Ian Happ as well through 3. Scoreless. Let's go to the 4th. Another inning scoreless. Kraus, his day is done, everybody. Let's jump here to the bottom of the 6th. We got Hoyt Newby out on the mound against Ian Happ. And no, Blake McKnight. He throws it short to David Von David. Can't scoop it. So now we got to get the bullpen going here even further. Newby was a bullpen arm, but now Barbecue is on. He's going to strike out Bo Bichette with a nice pitch there. Then Ryan Mountcastle. 0-2 pitch. Got him on the slurve. The slow slurve. And the Dodgers can feel it coming in the air tonight. They might be eliminated. Evan Carter, base hit. Looks like Palazzo's going to round third, heading for home. He's got to get down to score. He will. It'll be 2-0 in the top of the 7th inning thanks to the RBI double by Evan Carter. Base hit here. No! Perfect hit for Riley Green, but
it wasn't a hit.
Oh, it was a perfect play. Absolutely perfect play. So Justin Steele's going to come out of the mound now. 10 strikeouts, 7 walks, and he does really well against right-handed batters with a sub-100 batting average given up against him.
Huh?
So
How do you feel about that one?
Grounds out, and that's the end of the inning.
Ooh, Barb.
Yeah, Barb's looking good with that slurve pitch. Let's go with Von David. Base hit here in the top of the 8th. So it is still 2-0. We need some insurance here, and are we going to get it? No, sir, because that is an insane
Wait a minute.
double play.
Wait a minute.
Insane double play.
There's no way somebody would go to second on that. Okay, Barb. Oh, no. It's a deep one for Ian Happ, and that's all the way to the wall.
Trouble. It's trouble. Run's going to score. It's 2-1. Late in the ball game. We cannot allow the Dodgers to come back on us, because if you do that, they'll make you pay.
Yeah, but in the 9th inning, Riley Green gets a big hit. So,
oof, he took a risk there, getting into second.
Yeah, so you got 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Blake McKnight, bench. You have to bench him.
No, I don't.
He will kill you.
No, I don't. Who am I going to play him over?
He is a poison pill.
I'm going to play him. I'm going to play Kyron Paris over him.
Absolutely.
We're still winning the game here. We got this on lockdown,
For now.
right?
For now.
Right? Riley Green misplays it. It's a leadoff single against Andres Munoz. We need him to lock this thing down. Fly ball from Keibert Ruiz. 1 down. 2 more outs to get. That's it. Just turn a double play. Make it really interesting. Pajes strikes out looking. 1 more out. That's all we need.
Michael Tolia.
No!
The other way. It's going all the way to the wall.
Gotta get there. Carter, get it into McKnight. McKnight, make a good throw.
It's off.
He throws it offline, and the run's gonna score.
What did I just tell you?
McKnight will kill you, is what you told me.
Yes. Canario pops out.
Unbelievable,
So
man.
you get out of the inning. It's going to go to the 10th.
I don't want to play another game.
Yeah, no, nobody does.
So we're going to jump to the bottom of the 11th with nobody out. Bop Roberts. You said you were a Bop Roberts truther.
I was.
Well, he might blow the game for us.
Now that you could have dropped for a double play.
Maybe, possibly. But we remember what happened with Nolan Gorman.
Well, that was a little different.
Situation.
Okay. Line out to Von David, so you survive the 11th.
Lucky. Let's go to the top of the 12th here with 1 out. Boatwright, another base hit.
Obviously no runners on second because that's Bush League. Starting the extra inning with a runner on second.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
No Little League rules here.
Base hit for a rise. Okay, let's keep it going here. We've got David Von David up. That is another pitch inside and low that we fly out with. It's unreal. I can't hit with him.
It's weird.
Can't pull the ball. So 2 outs, 2 men on, and Nolan Gorman. Deep drive to center field. That baby is gone. 3-run shot for Nolan Gorman.
Well, there's a reason why he was one of the better hitters in the league the last couple years. One of the better power hitters out there. He took a meatball breaking pitch.
Joe Jimenez left a slider that was just right down Broadway, and Gorman put it in the seats. So 3-run lead.
This should be a pretty easy save for you.
It should be. McKnight, he's out there. He's got it. And the Sun Sox are going back to the World Series.
Again. I've lost count how many times it's been.
This will be the 4th time we've been there.
Get out of here. Stop it.
We lost to Baltimore with Shohei Ohtani. We lost to Houston. We beat you.
Yep. And now you're back.
And last year we didn't make it, and then now we're back. So 4 times in 5 seasons.
Yeah, so Bop Roberts, your winning pitcher. What did I tell you about Bop Roberts?
Yeah, you like him. So Boatwright hit the homer. Nolan Gorman hit the homer.
He has 3 errors in this postseason.
McKnight does?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
bench him. Okay, Buffalo leads 3-1. So we're back to Kauffman Stadium. See who they got going here. It's Shane Bieber. We got Randall James. Delivers. Nice hit with 2 outs. Maybe. Okay. But I always like getting base runners on for the middle of the order. Ricky Sutton, 2 outs in the gap. Let's get 2 runs home. Off to a great start.
That's a beautiful start. Heck yeah. You got one more game to win. This is the one you got to do it. Get off to the early start. Top of the first, 2-0 game. Got everybody pumped up. Got the jitters out.
Yeah. We got Ryan Miller checking in here in the third. It's bullpen day.
That's just flexing on the CPU.
No.
It's bullpen day in a series clinching game.
Well, let me say this. We have a 3-man rotation right now. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was 4.
It's 3. So we're really mixing things up. Henry Ellison, we're trying to go like right, left, just to punk him a little bit.
Just to really mess with them.
Yeah, we started with the right-handed version lineup. Go to the lefty, Henry Ellison. See if we can get the out at third. Got runners on the corners now. Jackson Merrill with a big hit. Cole Young. Oh no. This is going to be tough for Gaucho. Oh no, the ball's sitting there.
Where's he going?
Wake up.
Virgil.
Wake up.
He throws it away.
Wake up.
The run's going to score. And he takes second base. Virgil.
Be kidding me.
The play before that, he also threw it too. He threw it wide too. Luckily, Alec Bohm was there to make that grab.
Yeah, he's definitely choking. But Henry Ellison is destroying Kansas City right now. After that mishap, I like what I'm seeing right now. Henry, we showed him in a few videos ago in the series.
Yeah.
In one of his early starts.
Debuts. His MLB debut.
Yeah, he's back with the team. Virgil Gaucho gets on base. Let's make up for that mistake. Okay, we got runner on first. Saples.
That's Bush League, actually.
Drawing a 1.
To show bunt on 3-0.
Did we throw him off or no?
It's a little... Well, yeah, you did, but...
Oldham.
It's a little Bush League.
Hitless.
Look at you guys. Strikeout. Wow, you're going to send both runners here? Petey with a base hit?
Hit and run.
Wow.
Went down and got it.
Top of the 8th, a little hit and run with 2 runners.
Yeah, so it's 3-2. De Los Santos comes on. Let's see if we can get this done here in the 9th. Nick Prato strikes out for the first out of the inning. Here is Diaz.
Striking him out too.
Punch him out.
1 more out to get. And the Saucers might go back to the World Series. Fly ball to left. Johnny Handy. Is he sure-handed? He is. Congratulations.
Thank you. Let's do it again.
We got a rematch.
Could it end any other way?
No.
All right, 2031.
It's almost like it was scripted this way.
No.
It really wasn't.
It was not.
No. We said going into this, like, year 8 and year 9. Year 7's like super canon because it was all gameplay pretty much. But
yeah.
Year 8, year 9 was just sim and just see whatever happens.
Right.
So
yeah, we were hoping year 8 would be the last year, but we decided to give it one more go, and it paid off because it looks like we are going to face each other again for the World Series. And we got 2 Cy Young winners. We got power hitters. We got contact hitters. We got shutdown bullpen guys. So this should be a good series.
It's the 2 best teams at their peak, you know? Last time that we faced each other, you could argue that one team was better than the other, but I think both teams, just looking at those numbers up on your screen, like, we got the 2 best teams in the World Series by far. So we got the 2 Cy Young Award winners, Kyle Harrison and Gavin Stone, pitched against each other. And Gavin Stone finally got the glove remixed with the color scheme. He was rocking the blue for the Dodgers. And he had that actually with the Reds. You should have a red glove, Gavin.
Should. Connor Saples leading things off here with a single or double. Okay, wow. I was going to say single and out, but he just got in there for the double. So Oldham, that's going to hook foul.
So yeah, bottom third, we got 2 down with a man on second base, and that is a base knock here. McKnight gave it a little extra last second push there to dive for that baseball, but run will score. Saples is too fast, and Daniel Oldham here with the RBI single. Now we've got a deep drive, top of the 4th, way back over that green monster in right field. Gorman, another bomb, 3rd of the postseason.
Yeah, I think you were sitting on that slider.
Definitely. I've got you pegged. 3-pitch pitchers in gameplay. I've got that pegged, man. I can read it. Read it like a hawk. Carter, go! It's going to be off the wall for sure.
I should stop throwing that pitch.
Run's going to score? Nope, definitely not. Let's not push that with 20 speed. I believe that's Palazzo up. We've got McKnight as the number 9 hole hitter. Here comes the throw from Quan. We're not going to send him yet again. And we'll see what you got planned here. So you're going to go to the pen. Ryan Miller is out here in the top of the 5th inning.
5th inning against Boatwright. Gets the out. Looks like that run's going to come home, though. And we're going to 3rd. You thought I was stupid.
Oh, my God. The run's not going to score.
You thought I was just throwing home.
What a play by Connor Saples Jr. Look at that. He absolutely gunned out Evan Carter. He's like, not on my watch.
He thought I was just instinctively going to throw home. 100%.
That's yeah, I did, for sure. I did.
Yeah.
So that was one
you underestimated
wanted
me.
to steal an extra base on you, and it didn't happen. So it is still a 1-1 game, bottom 5. Another big-time double for the Saucers. Here's Sandage playing third base today. Going to fire over to first, and you thought you were going to get sneaky here, too. You're gunned out.
That is so stupid.
5-3-5 double play. It's not very often you're going to have that in the scorebook.
No, that's the definition of getting too cute. Definition.
So, 5th inning is over. Let's jump here to the top of the 6th as Von David goes deep. That will be off the wall. Quan gave it a good effort there by jumping for it. Saple's going to fire it back in. It is a 1-out double for Von David. Sun Sox back in business here. Gorman, base hit, could be another RBI. We're going to send Von David home, and throw is coming off wide, coming off line. Orlando takes the lead here in the middle part of the game, 2-1. And look at McKnight, almost made an incredible play.
Yeah, that's the word of his career.
Almost. So Jordan Hicks is coming on now. And we'll see what he's got in the tank here. 0-2 pitch on Randall James. He's got him swinging and missing.
Oh, we got down and got it. Ricky Sutton.
Unbelievable.
We got 99 speed and rounding the bases, and this is tie game.
Tie game. Tie ball game. It's a back and forth battle. I can see it on Fox right now. Joe Buck is going crazy about how great this game has been. You got to go foul.
That is fair.
Unbelievable.
Daniel Oldham, number 5 of the postseason. Good thing his postseason's been a little bit better than his regular season, which is part of the reason we brought him in. Pete Alonso.
No, not again. Get foul.
No way that's fair.
Is
that off the pole? 1 foot.
Dodged a bullet. You get foul.
Oh, this might stay.
That's gone.
Nice.
Dude, it was the next pitch.
Woo. Pete Alonso. Now let's bring on De Los Santos. Get the dub.
You guys are favored. You guys are favored.
All right, you got 1 out.
It's crazy.
Oldham. Take your time. Okay. 2 outs. Riley Green grounded on. And my arch nemesis, Palazzo. Oh, it's through Clayton. Man, he was almost there. Got the base runner on, though. So the tying run at the plate. Evan Carter.
Base hit.
No. Here we go.
So it's little death by 1,000 paper cuts here. Come on, guys. 2-out rally. 2 men on. Home run could give us the lead, and McKnight is going to take that pitch.
How do we lose McKnight?
A circle change that he took, and then Brody Boatwright. Deep fly ball to right field. Quan is looking up. It's off the wall. More runs are going to score here for Orlando. Here goes Boatwright to third. It was a risky play, because if he's out, that run doesn't score to take the lead. But it does. It's no matter. Boatwright comes up absolutely huge with a 3-run triple.
All that with 2 outs. De Los Santos failed big time. So, Clayton, we need a solo home run. Please, somebody hit a solo home run. Johnny Handy.
Oh, no. It's not over yet,
Into the gap. We got a runner in scoring position. So we got 2 outs to play with. Let's get 1 hit.
Show the world that you're favored. Show
Alec Bohm.
the world that you're favored.
Cut it off. That was a good piece of hitting, but didn't land. It's up to Stephen Kwan. Contact hitter, and we checked the swing, and how did we lose this game? Shame.
We're dogs, man.
De Los Santos,
you can't
man.
kill us. You can't kill us.
Unbelievable. 3 earned runs. And it was right there. We had 2 outs, nobody on. And they scored 3 to win.
Yep.
Craziness.
Yep. That's the champion DNA, man.
Oh yeah.
We got the champ
That
DNA.
I don't have. I don't have it.
You have to do it in order to get it.
Well, then how do you do it the first time?
Because you got to find a way to do it.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta find a way.
All right. Well, we lose game 2 in Sim, so things are looking very bad.
Very bleak right now. 5-2 victory for the Sun Sox. Tacked on a run in the 9th as well. So it was
Blake McKnight hit a home run.
Wow.
Okay.
It wasn't meant to be.
Taj Bradley, 5 innings, 3 earned. So we're down 2-0. We're going to do some quick manage here in this one, right?
Yep.
Game 3.
Yep.
And we'll play out the rest of the series.
Exactly. So how we're doing this, guys, is we're actually going to be managing the pitching. So we're going to go into the game, switch controllers, basically, switch user assignments, and then each team's going to pitch. So I'm pitching right now for Giovatello Jr., making the decisions for him. 2-0 Buffalo. Now you have the controller. You are managing Scooble, pitching to us, and it's 2-2 as Von David hits a 2-run shot.
3-2.
And there you go. So we've got the lead. Giovatello Jr. got to find a way to get out of this. He does. Scooble running out of energy here pretty quickly.
Pitch around doesn't work. We got out of that inning.
Somehow, some way.
Pitch around will always result in a walk.
Definitely. More times than not. We're going to jump here to the bottom of the third. Riley Green, home run? Sandage. It's always like the next one. The one before. It's weird. Ground out here. Sutton. What do we want to do to Sutton? Pitch to him. He's got a single. Clayton. Be careful with Clayton.
Bail me out offense. Not going to happen.
Pitch to contact. McGowan's now on the mound. Looks like he's shutting him down. Yep, Giovatello Jr. still out there holding on to a 4-2 lead. Got the ground out. Single. Saples up the bat. Grounded into a double play. McGowan. Pitch around. 1 run scored. More walks. It's like, what is going on right now?
I was trying to force the pitch around thing.
Yep, 9-2 victory.
Well, I felt like if McGowan just threw normal pitches, we would have gotten destroyed. So
pitch around doesn't work.
I guess it doesn't. I don't have a ton of experience with quick manage, so I learned that the hard way. Okay, it's 3-0. Can we come back? Can we come back all the way? If we come back, we're putting another video at the end of this thing.
Yeah, I mean, you basically have 4 minutes to do it.
Okay.
You got 4 minutes.
All right.
4 minutes to live. Do you think you can do it?
Well, if we do, we'll do another video after this.
Got it.
Deal?
Yep. Von David's going to strike out. Both pitchers pitching admirably here. Ground ball here to Paris.
Hey, you wised up.
McKnight is not in the lineup tonight.
Smart man.
Kyron Paris getting the start here for game number 4. Figured it's backup day. Alec Bohm, fly ball out to right field, and Riley Green's going to make that catch. So
you got games to play with.
Riley Green, boosh.
Yeah, we got Ryan Cusick out there, so back to a 4-man rotation. I figure we got to put Cusick out eventually. Might as well try to survive with him out here.
Bottom 6th, base hit. Von David's coming around a little bit. I still have yet to hit a home run with him. But he does get base hits.
Well, you didn't play enough with Von David.
So I'm happy with it. But Gorman's going to get jammed. They played him way deep. James, I don't know what he was doing out there. He kind of reacted.
It was a good move.
Kind of weird.
All right, so Cusick's out. So who are we bringing in? Miguel Castro. This is high leverage stuff. I mean,
yeah, it's win or
it's win or die.
That's a base hit. Palazzo down the line. Run's gonna score. 2-0 Orlando. Don't throw this away. Oh my God! Russ throws it away, and the run's gonna score.
Well, we probably should have had Russ at DH today, but
fire Kevin Cash. God dang it!
We're trying to pace people. You got Alonso DHing today, so it's all part of the plan.
Base hit here for Brody Boatwright into the gap. Saples can't handle it. It was going to be a double no matter what. He at least recovered to get it in, and we've got 2 outs now. Arise into the right center field gap. Boatwright's going to score easily. It is 4-0 in the bottom of the 7th.
I'm winning this game.
Is this?
I'm winning this series, in fact. I am throwing it down.
Is this like poetic justice right here? It's 4-0.
No, it's evil. Evil winning over good.
It's basically like looking like what the series looks like.
No.
4-0.
No.
Sweep.
We're still coming back to win this. Daniel Oldham. Hey.
Doxed me, why don't you? Fly ball to center.
We're still coming back to win
One
this
more
series.
out to get.
We are going to win this series.
We got to get
4 solo home runs in a row.
Alonso strikes out, and Barb EQ is the one to do it. The much maligned Barb EQ.
Yeah, enjoy your 5 ERA. Anybody could have done that.
He gets it done. The Sun Sox have won another World Series.
Disgraceful.
I love it.
And Kevin Cash was fired after this.
You did it. You did it.
Sure.
Okay.
It's history now.
It's history, yeah.
They decided it was one of those, like, I don't think this is the guy to get it done. We're going to let you go.
Well,
even though you took us to the World Series twice.
And for the next 10 seasons, the Buffalo Saucers will continue to rebuild. That's what they did. They blew it all up.
Yeah.
So, the Sun Sox, I think it's safe to say...
won the series.
Yes, we won.
The whole series.
We won the series.
The video series.
The video, yep. We made the most World Series. We won the most World Series.
We got 2 hit in this game, by the way.
But you guys had all the individual accolades. All the All-Stars, all the awards.
I like that. We're not a team. We're all in it for ourselves. Mel Cruz did get in this game. Pitched a little bit. You should have given him some Mel Cruz highlights.
He's terrible.
And he did fine. He was fine in the postseason. Mel Cruz went on to win the Cy Young next year.
Despite the rebuild actions of the management. So, your awards. We've got Nolan Gorman winning the NL MVP for the World Series. Actually, the World Series MVP. There's not specific for NL, AL. Postseason MVP also.
Yeah, we got drubbed upside the head. 4-0.
Yeah. It was not very good, was it?
No. You should definitely take a screenshot of this and then stretch it out for like 10 minutes to make people think towards the end of the video that we didn't get swept. So no spoilers.
Okay. So basically me saying you got 4 minutes to do it meant nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay.
We could just keep talking too.
Thanks.
You know what I mean?
We're just gonna leave it silent. We're gonna let this sink in. I'm gonna think about the things that I did wrong, my failure. I need to stew on my failure. Internalize it. Put it in a little box. File it away. Never to be thought of ever again.
I really don't know what happened. You know, you guys, that's all you do is hit home runs. And
we were pretty successful at the beginning of series head to head. I think I had the lead on you through like the first half, but then I think you went on this huge winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
The only game you lost was that mid game in this video, regular season game. But
yeah, it's
you owned us. You owned us in the last few seasons.
I think it just comes down to you start, baseball especially, not just in the video game, but in real life, like baseball, it's all a matter of like trying to figure out this person's tendencies, Yeah. So I started getting used to your tendencies a little bit, I think.
Oh.
And what's he do on this 0-2 pitch? What's he do? Like he's got a flamer, throws 97 like Garrett Cole. Where's he coming? Probably high and out. Or high and in. What does he like to do? He throws this low changeup thing, and he, split fingers.
I've always thought a pitcher should just be like, I have a random pitch selection generator. Would that throw batters off more than trying to like play all these mind games?
I don't know. I really don't know because
it'd be like, oh, it's 0-2. I have to throw fastball down the middle. And the batter would be like, the batter would have to be prepared for anything and everything because they're like, logic dictates you don't throw fastball down the middle, but this pitcher uses a random pitch selection generator. So I don't know what it's going to be. Is it off speed low, off speed in, fastball high away, slider outside and low? Like there's no rhyme or reason.
Slider high and inside to a right-hander. Like just for it's a longer extended cutter. It's a slower cutter. The slider high and in.
Maybe it would work. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't work with the reaction times.
Goofy
see ball, hit ball people, but I don't know. I'm just going off on a tangent now, but I don't know. Well, we'll keep the save file, and I might play your 10 I want to see my guys. I still have faith in some of these younger players on Buffalo. Guys I didn't get to fully flesh their careers out. Was like Bartolo Fernandez and Ochoa was one of those guys. Cy Milton, Franklin Russ. So I want to see how their careers pan out.
Well, I can tell you with the C potential, they're not going to do much. Or the D potential guys, they're not going to do anything.
I had some good pieces in there. The Ochoa dude was second base. Never got to see him.
You know what? Good pieces, bad pieces.
We got to find out.
Should have gone harder.
Well, Randall James hit 500 home runs. There's no injuries. Injuries have disappeared. Modern medicine, major advances in health. We have had no injuries in the series.
The aliens came down by then, 2031.
Shared their technology.
And, we don't age.
Yeah. We grow like tendons and little labs.
We're like chameleons.
It's all genetic engineering and stuff.
Yep.
So nobody gets hurt anymore.
Nope.
So that's good.
So Pete Alonso could get to 600, actually.
He might hit 600 by the end of this.
You know what? That's a perk for you guys in Discord. How about that? So if you want to keep the save file, my brother, if you want to keep the save file going, then fine. But at least take some screenshots of stuff that you come across and share it to the community inside the Discord. So Discord perks, if you guys are into the series and have loved this series since its inception, if you don't want to miss out on a little extra news every now and then about it, we're not going to, continue putting a dedicated amount of time to it. But if we come across it, we feel like playing it, feel like getting some seasons in, we'll share some stuff with you. So that, in that way, a lot of your custom players don't just go missing as well. You can kind of see like, this is how this guy's career went, and now I have some closure, right? But I'm good. I won my 2 World Series. I'm happy with it. We went 500 in World Series. We went.
That's realistic.
2-2. 2-2.
Yeah, you built a kind of a powerhouse dynasty kind of thing.
Yep.
So
I'm happy with it. So guys, that's it. Leave a like if you like this thing. Long video here yet again, but it was a fun one. Thank you for joining us on the ride with our 2 expansion teams, or 2 relocation. I got a lot of comments about that. It's not expansion. It's like, well, just use your imagination.
No, it was deletion expansion.
Deletion.
The Rays and Marlins were deleted.
Right.
They were yeeted.
Yeah.
And then the MLB put these new teams in. So.
Exactly. So
if it were a relocation, you would have started with the original rosters.
Right. Some people didn't get it. Sometimes it flies over people's heads. It's okay. It's all right. It's all good. So that is it, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. If you enjoyed this series, please leave a like. Post in the comment section what maybe your favorite part of the series was. Did you like the World Series runs from the Sun Sox? Did you like the idea that the Saucers kept trying and finally trying to get over that hump, but they couldn't do it? What was your favorite part? Home runs, the roster creation, the banter between Little Broski and myself, the games between each other? Let us know in the comment section what your favorite part of this series was. Maybe it was the process of building a team, both teams, trying to race each other to become the best franchise that we could be. Maybe that was the fun part. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on that, so it can help us make even better content with MLB The Show, or really any sports gaming series on the channel. And that's it. So congratulations to the Sun Sox. Giving myself a pat on the back. Congratulations to the Saucers on building their team. Like I said, that they were favored to win that World Series. They had a better roster. Bar none. Up and down, they had the better roster. 1 through 9, the bench, the pitching staff, they should have at least won a game. You're just looking at me, staring at me. That's okay. So, guys, that's it. Again, leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.